All right, so if you're monetized on YouTube or you're going to be in the future, YouTube just announced in May that they are going to be rolling out something that is going to help creators make more money. This video right here is going to help you understand how you can make the most from Adsense. And I'm going to give you a tip that I don't hear anyone talking about that's actually going to build on this and show you how, if you are monetized, you can make more money right now. So let's get into it. Right here inside of the computer, I have the article pulled up, and it basically says starting May 12th, 2025, we're improving the quality of mid-roll ads on YouTube. That means we'll show more mid-roll ads at a natural breakpoints. Now, here's the thing. Let me just say, if your videos are not 8 minutes or longer, you will not have mid-roll ads. All right. So you want to kind of make your videos 8 minutes long. Now, don't just create videos and make them long because you want to get to a mid-roll. You have to still make them valuable. All right. We don't want to just create a video that's long because it's useless then, right? It's just not going to add any value. So just make sure that we are understanding that if we want to run mid-roll ads, then we want to have that video 8 minutes or longer. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and dig in a little bit further. So what they're saying here is it's also going to do it for us, meaning it's going to go in, instead of it being on awkward pauses or a transition, it's going to be putting them in a better place that's going to perform better. So the cool thing about this is they are going to be optimizing by watching the video. And I don't mean they, it's the AI. And what it's going to do is it's going to have better natural breakpoints. Now I'm going to show you in a second how you can do this manually. You can do it yourself. And a lot of people aren't doing that. And it could technically make you money today, actually more money today if you are monetized and if you have mid-rolls turned on. Now, the other thing that I thought was interesting here in this article is it says we're also updating older videos. Okay, uploaded before February 24th, 2025 with manual mid-rolls to include additional automatic ad slots and natural breakpoints. Now, it does say here that you can opt out of this in the YouTube Studio, okay? And if we scroll down here, it kind of shows you a little bit about what you can do. And there's certain things here that we now have control over, but this here where it says automatic ad slots, let our system automatically identify places to show ads in addition to your manual mid-rolls. You can place manual ad slots where you created natural breaks in your content, and let our system find other breaks that won't be interruptive to make sure viewers have a balanced ad experience. And it says, in an experiment conducted in July 2024, we observed that channels who had auto mid-roll ads enabled in addition to manual mid-rolls saw an average of a 5% increase in YouTube ad revenue compared to channels with manual mid-rolls only. So this is something you definitely want to do. Now, here's the thing. Even though you might turn on mid-rolls, you're thinking to yourself, well, my audience is going to see a whole bunch of ads. That's not what YouTube wants. That's not what they're going to do. My guess is they're going to take their AI, they're going to base it off of a viewer, and that viewer is going to get a different experience than another viewer. All right. So understand that YouTube also wants the user experience to be the best that it can. All right. And you don't have to really worry about having too many ads in there. You can even tell it to put more ads in. It doesn't mean that they're going to be placed there. All right. So let me go into my dashboard and I'm going to show you what you could be doing if you're not doing it already that can instantly increase the revenue you're making from a video. So this video right here, since I published it, has made over $1,000, which is pretty remarkable. So that's pretty awesome. And it's got 102,800. You scroll over here on the left-hand side in the studio, you just go to monetization. And then in here, you have to turn the monetization on. So if you see this right here, if I have it off, it won't be on, right? Very simple. On, off, duh, right? All right, Scott, I think they get that. So right here, it says place ads during video mid-roll. In videos longer than 8 minutes, mid-rolls will be placed at natural breakpoints. You can review and adjust placement after the video has finished processing. And then here I can review the placement. So you can see these were done by YouTube. I did not do these, okay? Now, with that being said, let's say that I thought that there was another spot right here, right, that I wanted to add. I could just go there and just say add. And then boom, there's an ad spot there. Now I would probably want to play the clip and see where it's falling. And I would want to make sure that it's not interrupting something. Or another thing that you can do is you can actually watch a spot where someone gets the point, but then you're going to make another point and then you put the ad placement there. So it's kind of like they got to sit through the ad to see the thing on the other side. And usually it's just going to be a very quick ad, something that just kind of goes through and then, they can skip it if they want to. But that's how you would do that. Now you can move these around too. You can go in here and drag them around. You can go here. I can drag this one around. If I said, oh, maybe I'd pop another one in here potentially, I'll go here, ad break, and then we're going to basically space them apart. Now, even though I put these in here, does not mean that YouTube is going to place these there. Now, it doesn't mean just because I put these here that these ads are going to be placed. It just means that I'm willing to allow YouTube to put them there. That's all that I'm doing here. All right. Now, with all this being said, I would usually say the best practice for me is I'm going to look at this and they're already putting an ad like right here. I don't love that, to be honest with you. So I can take this right here and I can either drag it or delete it. I'm going to delete it. And then this one here, I would say if you're looking at your retention and people fall off around 4 or 5 minutes, you may want to put one in before that time. So in this case, let's say I said, okay, if someone's been watching a video for 3 minutes, I'd drop one in here, right? And that might be a point right there that I'm making. So maybe I want to just drag that a little bit here. And let's see if I go to here where I'm making a point and maybe it's right there. And then I would say, okay, cool, let's add one. Okay. And then I would go ahead and make sure obviously there wasn't here, but then I would probably make it 3 minutes apart. So I'd go to another 6, this would be 6 minutes, which would be right around here. So then I could just drag this one here if I want to. I can go here, I can delete this one. And then that way they're about 3 minutes apart. That's typically what I have done and also what others have done that I've researched. All right. And now YouTube is saying they're going to do it for you. So you can always come in here and review what they've done, and then you can move things around if you want to. But this is pretty cool because if you are monetizing, you want to be able to earn as much without annoying the viewer. And that is the goal of YouTube. That should be also your goal. And I think people are willing and almost used to watching something for 3 minutes and then seeing a quick ad and then coming back on 3 minutes. I mean, let's look at TV, for example. If you're watching a TV show, it's about 3 to 5 minutes and then you'll see an ad, unless you have no ads because you paid for no ads. But you kind of get the idea. And the other thing is once you realize how much your average CPM is, your RPM, how much you're getting paid per 1,000, and you can find that right here. So for this video right here, we're getting paid about $10.18 since it's been published, and that's on 102,000 views. That's a pretty good RPM, and so that's really nice to know. Well, if that is the case, then maybe I want to optimize the ad placement here because it does have a really good RPM. Now, AdSense is just a small part of how we're making money from our channel. And I actually shot a video right here that shows you how we made over $19,000, and that's not including AdSense. If you want to turn your channel into more than just AdSense money, watch that video next, and I'll see you there.